What is going on, guys? Basco Show here. Welcome back to the Shadow Legends video. Today I want to showcase a team that I honestly wanted to build like last year, like 12 months ago. Since I got drank from the fusion, I was never able to use it because I didn't have books, but I recently given books and now I can do this composition. And because we got this new blessing rework where we have this emergency heal blessing, now I can tell you that this champion with this blessing is the best champions to solo the golem. So this champion is gonna be better than Artag, it's gonna be better than Ninja, Dragstar. There is no better HP burn champion than this champion, and I'm gonna show you today why. So before we jump into the round, let me show you what this blessing is able to do, okay? So I got a 4-star blessing on this, but you don't need a 4-star blessing. So is either you need a 3-star blessing or a 1-star blessing, okay? That's what's gonna make a big difference, because here we're only gonna get 1000 HP and the damage, we don't need damage. And the 2-star, you're only gonna get 750 attack, and you don't need that. So if you get a 1-star blessing, you got a 3% to get healed if you lose a shield, and you get a 6% HP back if you have a 3-star blessing, and also you get 600 defense. So 3-star blessing, it's all you need. Obviously if you have a 5 or 6-star blessing, it's gonna be even better, but just to have a 3-star is gonna be insane. But if you have a 1-star, it's gonna be still good enough to get some heal back, and you will see how Drang is gonna pretty much be in a full health the whole fight. Now for the build, obviously you need regeneration, and in this case I went with regeneration and also 2 pieces of Defiant. If you have Defiant, just go with Immortal, okay? So you get more heals and it's okay. You don't need the Defiant. I'm gonna, like I say, show you the damage, the numbers, and to be honest, I haven't failed a run yet, and I don't even think I can fail a run, okay? So this is actually a very good build. I give some of my best pieces to obtain these stats. I think my best regeneration gear is on Nishak. They can do solo dragon stage 10 hard, but this was probably my second or third best one. I don't have accuracy on this one. I only worry about resistance, okay? So you get the resistance high enough. You need 425, if I'm not wrong, to resist the debuff in the ice golem, and then trying to get, you know, around 250 speed, as many HP as possible, and as many defense as possible. Now before you start worrying about, oh my god, you have 100,000 HP, you have more than 4,000 defense, remember this: because we are not looking for accuracy, you can only get the resistance from substats, and then you can just focus on HP and defense and speed, okay? That's why Drank for me is the best champion for this, because you only have to worry about resistance, not the accuracy. And then I'm gonna also say something about blessing again. The reason why I think this is the best blessing, because I know people run Brimstone on him, but if you don't have Brimstone at 6-star, you need to have accuracy to land the Brimstone. I've seen some builds where people, they build Drank with accuracy just for the Brimstone. Don't do this, okay? Don't put Brimstone on Drank and then you have to build accuracy, unless you wanna do the Sun Devil because you have a Drank a 5-star bless. Okay, I can understand that, but if not, don't worry about Brimstone as Golem, and I'm gonna show you why in a moment. So don't build accuracy on him, and like you can see here, I got HP on the banner. I don't have resistance, I don't have accuracy. That's why I have 100,000 plus HP, because I can just worry about speed and HP, okay? I got unlucky with the other subset, but doesn't matter. Look at here, I got attack and I got obviously a triple roll on HP, but this was HP. I would have even more, or even defense. You don't need those accessory pieces. The counter are actually gonna remove them eventually, because they're gonna just slow down your fight. You're not gonna gain anything from this, and then the rest is just, you know, HP, resistance, speed. And then we have just speed. We got defense and HP here. We got speed, HP, resistance. We have resistance, speed, and then defense, HP. And here we have defense, resistance, speed. See, you just look for resistance and HP and speed, nothing else, okay? So that's why you managed to get this number. Now Mastery, I went with these ones. You don't need any damage. You don't want to do damage to the boss. And also I went all the way down here to get the resistance. And I also get this one to reduce the damage AoE from the boss. And this one, so towards once the boss hits you for I think 7 or 8 times, you get this 6% damage reduction. And this one is very good to remove debuff in case you get a 3% on, let's just say, a block heal. You have the chance to remove it if the boss make you it usually does more than 25%, and that's it. And then I went with resistor because you need resistor, and on this one I went down for the HP. So I went down here because I want to get more HP, and very important to get Spirit Haste so you can get 24 more speed when you get to the boss and all your ally are gonna die. And then I went with a lot of steel just for the Defiance, so you get a bit of defense, or if you have Immortal you get more HP. Now why you don't need Brimstone here, okay? You don't need Brimstone because the boss is only gonna attack you once, and this skill on a 4-turn cooldown, so the Brimstone only gonna proc once every 4 turn. And if you get unlucky, you don't proc at the right time, you're not gonna even proc it on the Sago because it's just gonna die during the third or the second cooldown of the skill. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna start a run. It doesn't matter how you get to the boss. I'm just gonna use a seal for speed farming, but you can also be a bit slower. But the most important thing is that when you get to the boss, your champion will only use there once, and the only champion that use the skill is gonna be Drang. Okay, so we're gonna start with day 1. And now I'm just gonna pause it because I want to show you. See this skill, this is the only skill of the boss. So after you use this skill, you need to wait 4 turns. So if you place a Brimstone on the boss now, you're not gonna see any damage until he gets back to 1. But then the boss also clean himself. But I think the Brimstone still proc if he does the cleaning anyway. But the thing is, it's gonna be very, very hard to do a lot of damage with Brimstone. Okay, so I'm just gonna start it again, the fight. So we use the 1 at the start with Drang, and now we're gonna put the HP burn, and this HP burn can be resisted, guys, so there is no RNG involved. You're always gonna land it, and then instead of attacking the boss, you can see how Drang attack these champions here, the minions, because the minions have the lowest HP, so he's always gonna go on them. So the only way for you to proc the secret skill is that if you, when you use the A2, the one that plays HP burn, you proc big damage there. But I don't have War Master, so I don't think I'm gonna proc the threshold with that skill. And like you can see, it's just gonna attack the minions. So attack everybody, ninja attack random, so you always have a chance for them to proc the secret skill. And now let's talk about the emergency. You can see that I'm healing 7,000. Look, 7,000. So the boss does 17,000 and I heal 7,000. So I'm only losing 10,000 HP, but then my immortal set heal me for 17,000. So I'm basically always on max HP. I never seen the boss use the secret skill on me. So I don't know if the boss use the skill is gonna kill me. I'm not sure yet, but I don't even know if he's gonna proc him. So the only way you can lose is that, for example, you get 2 block heal back to back, I think, but that's if you get like 3% is like 2 times in a row, and you know it's gonna be very unlikely that this is gonna happen. So I'm gonna start it again. Let's see if we can get unlucky and proc the secret skill of the boss, but like I said, I don't think so, because I'm gonna read the number of how much damage we're gonna do. And I also believe that because the damage that we do is set, because we're always gonna place the HP burn, and Drang is gonna attack with the 1 twice, right? So basically the damage of Drang is gonna be always the same every run. So maybe we're always gonna skip the threshold, because maybe the boss is gonna proc the threshold when he's gonna get a turn and proc the HP burn himself, or maybe one of the minions. So I don't know if we did 15,000 with the A2 on the boss, and it's gonna be very unlikely that you're gonna proc the threshold, to be honest, but who knows. But so far I haven't lost any fights, and I'm doing amazing. So time wise, before I stop the run, so I did it in 2 minutes, I think it's around 1 minute 40 seconds. I'm gonna see if I can get a better time, but probably I need to make sure that my champions the one that I'm bringing with me, they're gonna die straight away at the boss. So to do that, I need to probably change the team a little bit because they're super tanky. But you know what? I'm in love with this. I'm so sad that I just built this champion for this right now because I booked him during the last CVC and I missed out on this basically. I missed out on one of the easiest strategy to do the ice golems in 2024. Look at that. There is no dangers. We always like build over 50% HP. And unless you get very, very unlucky with the 3% from the minions, you should be fine. Alright guys, let me show you the preset. So we have Seer at 224 speed and she's just gonna open up with the Karma Burn, and then when you get to the boss you have to block. Let's just use the A1. Obviously we have a lot of damage. I'm gonna show you the build after this. Ghostborn, same, we're just gonna open up with this skill and then we're just gonna use the A1 and then we should die. But if you want, just block this one. You don't want to do any AoE. And then we have Karma that's just gonna open up with the Abyssal Gaze. We have to boss Silo Magic and then we're gonna open up with Silo Magic on wave number 2. He's super tanky, he has 4500 defense. That's why he's gonna die, I think, with 1 or 2 hits from the boss. And then we're just gonna use the 1 against the boss. He's just a chicken, and then I'm gonna just let him use this on the first wave, but then I'm gonna block everything. He's gonna get reset by Karma anyway. And then here we're gonna open up with day 1 and use day 2, and we're gonna block this one. Don't use this skill because you don't wanna heal up your allies, you know. I know people were running this champion with Elva, and then if you use this on the boss, maybe you can like go back as with the same HP or Elva. That's why people used to leave this one open, but we don't need this. As you can see, we're not gonna die anyway, so just use the 1 so you do more damage, you do a quicker run. So now over here on the top I've got the same team, but this time we have squishier champions. So I got this Karma that has only 2200 defense. We got this champion that should die and we don't have shield set on her, and then we're gonna use this champion for buff. So we're gonna do this, just use this skill every time, but then at the boss we're just gonna use the A1. But I think the boss is gonna attack me first, so this champion is not gonna even get a turn because it's gonna be slower than the boss. And then with him we're just gonna use this skill, and then we're gonna block those two, and we're gonna open up with the 1, prioritize this skill all the time and block this one. With Prince Karma we're gonna just use this skill, we're gonna block Cycle of Magic just in case, and then we're gonna open up with this one, and then we're gonna block everything at the boss. And with Maranik we're just gonna use the decreased defense skill. So we're gonna, oh no, here, sorry, this is the boss. So we're gonna use this one here, open up with this one here, and then we're gonna block everything at the boss. And with her we're just gonna use Karma Burn, and then block everything. Okay, and hopefully they're gonna all die because my Gospel had the shield set. That's why maybe they don't die straight away. And I'm also gonna do unlimited frame now, so we can get an extra boost on our performance. So hopefully we can do around 1 minute 30 seconds. Let's see. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna kill them. Perfect. Obviously Ghostborn is better because you're never gonna fail the decreased defense, but let's see, because now I think the boss is gonna, okay, no, we're still faster, but yeah, we kind of lost everybody except for Maranix, but she just died now. So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, the fact that I think the boss is at 230 speed, I thought it was at 240. I need to double check, because if I can make those champions even slower than them, I can make sure that they can just get killed before they get a turn, and you save those, like, you know, 10 seconds. So okay, we're already half health, and look at this, it's crazy. So we're basically healing 24,000 every turn, and the boss is gonna do, you know, it's gonna do 18,000 to us. That's why we always like a full health. I've seen some critical hit for like 30,000, but there is nothing to worry about. And like I say, I'm not sure how much that mega hit is gonna do because I haven't seen it yet. So here we're attacking the boss because when the boss has less HP than the minions, that's when Drang focus the boss. And here we go. So we did it was almost 1 minute 45 seconds, so we did 15 seconds less. So the boss is at 240 speed. I just checked, and the reason why I think my team went first is because I used day 1 of Kaimar, and Kaimar has the evil eye blessing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let him open up with this skill. So I'm not gonna use evil eye, and I'm not gonna use this skill here. So I'm just gonna use A1. I'm gonna use the A3, and then I'm gonna use this skill. So without evil eye, this champion here is not gonna get a turn, and not even Seer. But Maran is still too fast than the boss, and that's okay. Hopefully she dies straight away this time. I want to see if I can get, you know, around 1 minute 20 seconds with this team. But overall, like, I'm probably gonna use the other team because I can bring 1 full champions with me. So I just want to see, for the sake of you know, how slow can this run be. Okay, so Maran is still alive, but yeah, that's another probably 4 seconds that I can save. I just need to probably remove an accessory from her, and then she's gonna die, and that's it. So guys, I don't know if you guys use Drang for Sun Devil and you need the Brimstone, so you need the accuracy, but if you don't use him there, don't stop using Artak, stop using Ninja, or I don't know what other champion are available now for this dungeon. Start using Drang, because even with 1 or 3 star, it can literally like have a high success rate, probably 99% success rate on these dungeons. So I, you know, especially now that we have super raid, you're probably gonna use 40 energy, right? And imagine you lose a run, you lose 40 energy. So you don't want this to happen. Since I've been playing raid, it's been like 5 years, I never had like a, you know, high success rate team here. Eventually I would always lose a fight because you get smacked so hard, unless you have like an Elva with Steward and Defiant sets, that, you know, she's gonna always stay alive even if she gets smacked. But the thing is, with Elva and another HP burn champion, your run, they're gonna be slower because you're gonna have 2 champions taking turns. Okay, so look at this, 1 minute 30 seconds, 68 turn. Here we go for you guys. Drang with emergency heal. Now let me show you the builds. So this is my Maranix. I just took her this chest so she could be slower than Kaimar. But yeah, Drang already showcased, and then we have Ghostborn. It's amazing for Seer, especially with shield set, because it's gonna place 1 buff is the shield, and the other buff is this one here, the increased attack, and this skill can be resisted, the decreased defense, so it's amazing for this. And obviously you need the Kamar or Yumeko to reset 1 time. So I got 2 Kamar. One is built for the Fire Knight, is in damage build with Savage or actually Lethal, and the other one is just is a bit faster. It's the one that I use for Arena with high resistance. And that's it, guys. This is it. Actually I forgot about Seer. Seer is with the obviously Savage set and critical damage sets, and that's the total stats. It has high HP and good defense because I use it also in Doom Tower, and sometimes the enemy take a turn, so you don't want her to be too squishy there, so that's why. And also got the resistance because I'm running with the resistance for Doom Tower, so I'm not gonna get the freezes from Tommy and stuff like that. And one thing to mention is I'm using the Seer aura to get me 40 extra resistance, because I just checked and you need 435 resistance. Okay, so we got 436, but because we got 40 from Seer, I don't think I got anything here, right? Yeah, so we got the 40 from Seer, we have pretty much 476, so that's extra, and it's gonna help you resist those those block kill and the reduced defense. Okay, so here we go, guys. Like I say, it's gonna probably be a 99% success rate, this team, all because this new blessing. This is the way to go for Ice Golem. Don't worry about Brimstone. It's gonna only proc once every 4 turn if you're lucky. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know if you disagree with me. Let me know if you think the Artak or some other champion are better than Drang. And let me know if you have a team that does this in less than a minute, okay? Like a team with Seer and another HP burn champion that does in less than a minute. I don't think there is anyone. I believe there was a team, but I might be wrong because I'm not even close to a minute. I'm like 30 seconds on top of that, so I don't think there is. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, drop a like, it will help the channel a lot, and I'll see you soon with another video. See ya.